What it is, this is Past the Mic. I'm OZ100.
It's your boy Joey Keys.
And we here with Nirvana Nash. What's good, bro?
What's the word? Am I supposed to be looking at the camera or am I supposed to be looking at y'all?
Just do what you do, you know what I'm saying? We're just talking.
What up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's your man's Nirvana Nash. We about to start a YouTube video.
Nirvana Nash. Nirvana Nash. Shit.
What's good with y'all, though?
Man, just chilling.
Yeah, same
So, like, what I want to talk about, have you seen, like, the current Drake Kendrick stuff?
I'm saying, who ain't seen the current Drake Kendrick stuff?
Like the lawsuit and shit?
Yeah, I've been peeping out the whole lawsuit thing. It's been a little bit like, what's really going on with this shit? Is Drake suing Kendrick? Is he suing the record label?
So he's suing the record label and Spotify for, like, pumping the stats.
Yeah, like pumping the stats.
But, like,
That's crazy.
They're not saying they, like, botted it. They're saying, like, the record label was like, you know, that 30% that we would normally have to take from this? Like, you can just keep it. Like,
That's payola, basically.
I don't know if that's illegal.
I'm saying, I think that is. I think that's an FCC violation, technically.
To let them play it for free?
Be.
Yeah, I think so. I think technically it would be. It would be like payola, where it'd be like you just give money to a DJ and say spin my record. That's an FCC violation. Like, you can't do that technically. That's illegal.
That's not exactly what the allegations are, though.
I know,
it's not
but
that they were like, and
basically
spin the record. They were like, you can just have this for free.
Just keep the
and
money.
because the incentives are what they are, where they make more money off this spin, they spun it. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting.
It's backhanded. If that is what's
If it's real,
then it's a backhanded way.
That's the
I feel like
allegation.
that's something that's been going on for a long time, regardless. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure all of them do that. I'm sure Drake's done it.
If he hasn't, I'm pretty sure the record label.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he probably didn't personally do it, but like
Right,
that's probably
labels
a part
in
of the
general.
marketing. You know what I mean?
The artist don't got to be the dirty person.
Yeah.
It could be, everybody above you.
Yeah, I'm saying a lot of niggas go to jail for tax evasion and tax fraud, and they had a whole accountant the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I don't think that really matters.
For real.
To be real with you.
Like, why is this happening?
If it's underneath your shit, then it's underneath your shit at that point. But I don't know, man. When I look at it, I do think of, like, obviously foundational hip hop, as we all want to look at it from, and say, like, what's going on for real? Why would an artist sue another artist when they're supposed to be hip hop?
I don't think he's suing Kendrick.
Yeah.
I don't think Kendrick's actually a part of the lawsuit.
I guess the thing is the optics.
Yeah, the optics hit Kendrick.
So that's the problem. It's like he may not be suing Kendrick directly.
But I mean, he got smoked.
But the thing is, optically, it looks as if
they are bad. And he did call him a pedophile.
Yeah. Like, you lost a rap battle, and in the loss, you decided to sue a nigga.
Yeah, I know that does look bad.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
that looks awful.
Yeah, it just looks bad. So I don't know, man. Traditionally, as a hip hop artist, you want to say this shit is whack.
Right.
That shit is whack, bro. Like, I can't even stand up. And people know I'm a Drake fan, but I can't stand up for any of it. But on the back end of it, a lot of times, it's probably not even Drake himself who is doing any of this. It's probably people on his team or people at his label or people that he work with.
Also, like, anybody, too. Like, through any artist.
Yeah, because, like, if I got some money, like, the first thing I do is have somebody do all that stuff for me.
Yeah. It's business.
There's so many other people that got their hands in whatever roles being played.
I want an AI. I can't wait for the AIs to drop there. Just a real assistant.
I feel like that's also why
getting that subscription off the rip.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can handle my phone calls and shit?
Oh, yeah, man. That's what, like, the call center shit like that is going to be going too soon. Because now that they done moved all the call center stuff to overseas, and they just letting them read off scripts, I'm like, it's going to be just an AI that you can give this script to who going to be able to do the exact same
Yeah, like,
shit.
have you been to, like, Checkers? Like, when they have, like, the AI drive-thru?
Checkers is crazy. Checkers is crazy. That nigga said Checkers. Hell no. Hell
Checkers be fire.
I like their fried, not curly
Granted,
fries,
I did
but
just
their
say I
fries.
just had Arby's before I came. I can't talk no shit.
Dude, it was crazy. It was just an AI. It was like an AI speaker. You know, when you went through the drive-thru.
It'd be like,
That's
do you
crazy.
want to try our?
I mean, it worked great because I was like, I just want like the number 3 or whatever. I don't know what I bought, but I just picked a number. So it's like, bet, pull around, your toilet's blah. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I didn't even talk to a human. I'm about to get some food.
Yeah, but
That's kind of cool sometimes though, you know, because I don't be wanting to talk to people all the time because I work in retail, so I talk to people on a regular basis at work, and I don't want to be talking to people.
Yeah,
So
and they
it'd
don't
be
want to be
nice
talking to people because they work in retail practically.
Exactly. So
At
it'd
this
be
point.
nice to not have to talk to people, but at the same time, there ain't know what it could lead to in a bigger aspect later on, like good or bad.
true.
I'm for it. Let me get them robots. Have you seen the Elon's robots?
I don't go in.
Have you seen Elon's robots?
Yeah,
I've seen some things of robots, but I don't know if they're Elon.
They look just like iRobot.
They had Kai Cenat. They had him on Kai Cenat.
Oh yeah,
stream.
that's the one I.
No,
saw.
that's not
different.
Elon's.
I don't think. Yeah, I was,
No, them niggas was controlling them robots with like
Yeah.
a fucking.
Elon's was like mixing drinks at the bar and shit.
That nigga gotta get stopped, bro. That nigga gotta be
he
stopped.
gonna keep doing something.
Yeah, bro. I'm just like, it get to a point. It get to a point where it's like that.
Everything he makes is
that
great.
That comic book shit happens where it's like, you know, die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain shit. That's really what he on that path, and you can see it.
Right.
You can see it. It's like everything's good now, but just wait another 10 years.
He's gonna
Let's
take
see
us to
then.
Mars.
Yeah, them kids, Roy G. Biv, and all of that shit that he having, bro. This nigga kids be named galactic signs and shit like that. Them niggas
No, he
gon'
tried.
come together like Voltron, nigga.
He,
and fuck us all up.
tried. He tried to name the one something crazy. It's like a bunch of numbers and shit.
Them
Like
niggas
America
like,
was
no.
like,
No.
you can't use that as
No,
a name.
bro, you
That's
gotta
not
use
allowed. You
this,
have to
bro.
use letters.
It's like, bro, you testing us
It's
now,
ain't even an
bro.
alphabet.
You testing us.
No, he's
now.
obsessed with X, dude. He's autistic,
Numerous-
dude.
Yeah, he's obsessed
He's
with
a-
ecstasy.
Dude, he's-
That
dude,
shit.
Dude, he's the
I'm
number.
sorry, Elon. Don't sue me.
Dude,
I
he's
ain't
the
Drake.
number 1 Diablo 4
I
player
ain't
in the
kidding
world.
you. That's crazy.
That's wild.
How the fuck
I
this
fuck with
nigga got
Diablo.
time?
While running
How you got time
Yeah.
to play
all
Diablo?
these
That
companies,
ain't make
it
sense.
doesn't even
AI.
make sense. He's not a
That ain't
human.
make sense.
He can't be
AI.
human.
Shapeshifter.
I'm saying, man, that nigga just
Them
gave us-
Cybertrucks is sick. You like the Cybertruck?
Man, they look weird, bro.
I know, that's why I'm into it.
It reminds me of
weird.
Tron.
So like
Tron
I look at it and
vehicles.
like my first thought is like this is what I imagine would like be the like cars in the movie and like this like post-apocalyptic world after
Yeah.
like the nukes hit.
It just
And like the
look weird.
motherfuckers pull up in one of those, but it's all
Doesn't that
rusty.
make you kind of feel like that's a little too close to home?
I'm want to get ready.
I don't like them. I don't like them next to a Honda Civic, bro. Like it just looks very odd. It looks very odd to me. Like I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I'm rolling around West Bloomfield and shit, and I see one of those, and then I see a Lexus LS, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Where the fuck? Who thought this was a good idea to have these?
They're
These
sick.
tanks driving down the fucking
That's
road.
why they're sick. It's like
driving
the
down
closest.
Gloucester.
It's literally an armored vehicle.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
it's
they're
weird,
bulletproof.
but it's weird. It is weird, though. Honestly, I'm not saying I don't like them. I do think they look cool for sure. It's just very odd to see those cars next to a Wagoneer, bro. It's just very different. It's like it's not what you expect.
Dude, it beat a Porsche 911 in a race while
Yeah.
towing a Porsche 911.
No, bro, I get
That's
it.
insane.
I get
Yeah,
it.
like,
Elon,
what?
that's
Fucking
they doing
insane.
some. And this is exactly what I mean about the villain shit. This is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. Then only his cars is out driving around, smashing into shit, fucking up everybody else's shit. Niggas like, goddamn Elon, we can't even cut off the gas supply because they electric cars. It's like, see, that's how it happens. The nigga who created the atomic bomb did not think it was gonna get used for what it got used for.
Yes,
That
they-
nigga
yes,
said-
they did.
Yeah, I guess Oppenheimer did.
I was about to say, I watched that movie.
yeah.
They all got together and built a village
Yes,
to
Oppenheimer
freaking make
did.
this
I'm out.
bomb to kill the Nazis.
They were just the villain, being the villain already.
I guess it was a different bomb.
No, I mean, I was for it.
No, it wasn't a bomb. It was
No, actually-
no, it's dynamite. That's what it was. The dude who created dynamite, he didn't think that.
Do you know who that is?
I can't name him off the top of my head, bro. But I do know that he won a Nobel Prize for
No,
it.
his name is Nobel.
How
He
would I know?
created the Nobel Peace
Was he?
Prize because he was the merchant of death,
That's
and this
right.
was a way for him to clean up
Boom.
his image.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you're right.
now his name is associated with peace, even though he made dynamite.
That's why you gotta You gotta know the facts.
That shit's crazy.
I only knew half of the facts. And Oppenheimer. But yeah,
Dude.
I brought it back together from OZ.
That movie was good though.
I didn't see it.
Oh, it was actually
didn't see
really
it
good.
either.
I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
I seen the trailer and shit. But
I hate movies that get too much critical acclaim. I don't watch them on purpose.
It was good. It was.
Yeah.
Normally, I agree. but-
Anytime a movie that people be like, you gotta watch this, or it be like a bunch of buzz around it, I'll be like, I ain't watching that
It
shit.
was like on Amazon, so it's like now I'm gonna watch it.
I ain't watching
It's like I didn't go see Deadpool versus Wolverine, but when it was on Disney Plus, I watched it
Yeah,
because I got Disney Plus.
I didn't watch that either.
I saw that in theaters. On
I ain't
Spring
watched
X.
Deadpool 2
It
though.
was pretty good. I can't believe Disney allowed them to talk so much shit about themselves.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
I think
Yeah,
Disney,
every time they dropped it, I'm like, I love this. Can't believe they let them do this.
I think Disney decided that they gotta let some of this shit go sometimes. Because being a monopoly the way that they are, if they just try to sanitize everything, it's gonna be like, bro, y'all own everything at this point. So nothing's gonna have no type of edge.
I think Apple's gonna buy them.
Apple is gonna buy Disney.
That should be.
I don't
About
want none of
5
that
years or so.
I can't lie, bro. Y'all know y'all know where I work. Y'all don't need to know, and it's just conglomerations is craziness out there, man. I can't.
Google
lie,
might get
bro.
split up though. They're in court
That
right
should be
now.
wild.
How you gonna split up Google but let Facebook run all
Because-
the fucking social medias
They don't.
in the history?
They have competition. There's TikTok. There's,
Chinese competition. Oh wow, that's crazy. Now I
There's-
sound like a Republican.
no, there's TikTok.
Like,
there's
what the fuck,
there's
bro?
X. You know, there's X. There's, I mean, these ones suck. But there's like Truth Social and like there's
But
all
let's be
these
real.
other little
Let's
ones.
be real. X ain't been the same since it changed its name to begin with.
It's so good.
But really, back
That's the only one I
been on
use.
it.
Twitter ain't been
know
good
what-
since
I ain't
like
even been on it.
2013, 14. for
Bro,
real,
the
for
death
real.
videos are crazy.
Instagram is owned by Meta.
Yeah, I don't use
WhatsApp is owned by Meta. And like
WhatsApp's huge.
yes, these
too.
are all the biggest
We don't use it, but it's
communication
huge.
platforms. Shit, who don't use WhatsApp? I use what? That's how you talk to the overseas baddies.
I was about to
WhatsApp.
say, like we as
use
Americans,
WhatsApp.
we don't use WhatsApp
No,
amongst each other.
No,
But it overseas, like
yeah,
everyone
actual
uses it.
like niggas who
I was in a WhatsApp app just for basketball.
Like,
I have it.
That's about
people
it.
who was born in America. Yeah, maybe. But if you got
Like I wouldn't WhatsApp you.
yeah, I know, but that's the thing. Is like, there's so many people here who immigrated here, so they do use that shit, and then they peoples immigrated here, so they peoples only use WhatsApp in other countries and shit like that. So that's all that they fucking using is WhatsApp, and a lot of times to talk to their family members and stuff because that's all they family members use to talk to anybody is fucking WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp huge. It's huge.
But that's what I'm saying.
But we don't
That's
use it.
but that's what I mean. That's a whole different. But that's a huge part of America who uses that, who don't use any other type of social medias or any type of things like that. They use WhatsApp to share shit between each other and shit like that. Like that's what I mean. It's like, how you gonna let this motherfucker do that? But then Google is too big now. Pause. It's kind of just
Because there's no other like
no
search
D.
engines that get
Whatever
any.
they want.
They have like 94% of the search engine.
Bring Axe Jeeves back or something. Fuck. I don't give
They
a
can't
fuck.
survive. Google's dominated too hard.
Bing. Remember Bing?
Bing still exists.
Nigga, I'll go to Bing and type
I use
in
Bing.
Google.
They have an AI on there for building like image. Like,
Image.
yeah,
I'll
image
go to
builder.
Bing and be like Google.com.
That's childish as hell.
Hey,
I'm sad on you, bro.
that doggo is loose. Well, yeah.
Draco.
Oh shit. That blunt tastes good.
It does.
Pause. No Diddy. Whatever they want us to use, that's because my man's LaMelo Ball got in trouble the other day.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, he said no homework. He said,
Said something.
yeah.
He don't
Oh yeah,
say
I
it.
support him. They hit him hard. They hit him for like $200,000 or something like that.
He got it. That's just like
That's
a nigga.
crazy.
Be like, he got it.
Yeah,
He'll be
yeah.
all right.
the
It ain't about if he got it or not, motherfucker.
The last person that happened to was Ant-Man, dude.
Yeah, he just got like 25,000 fined or some shit.
Because that was like
What'd he say?
LaMelo's second
I don't
time.
remember what he said.
That was like LaMelo's second time or whatever too.
I'm gonna be honest with you. LaMelo, he cold.
That's
All
my
right,
guy.
I ain't gonna get into the basketball talk, but LaMelo cold. Like, he literally is what niggas
That's my
thought
guy.
Lonzo was gonna be.
That was fire.
No, I always knew he was gonna be the best.
I'm just saying, niggas thought Lonzo was gonna be like
I
that.
remember back before I got locked up, so this is like 2016. I was playing with LaMelo Ball, like that I downloaded off of some roster on 2K then. Going crazy. And I decided off of the video game created character that he was going to be the best.
It'd be like that though sometimes.
But I was like watching their high school playing shit then.
No, I see plenty, a lot of clips of his high school. He was always pulling up from half court, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And wetting the bitches, like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
Confidence is crazy. Confidence is crazy.
It's all about confidence.
Dude, his shiftiness is crazy. And Brandon Miller over there, that's my guy too.
I hope they get one more piece and can do something.
They need a big man. They need somebody who can actually help down low and help facilitate, really. They need somebody
There's such a shortage of big men.
They need somebody who's gonna play top of the key, like a top of the key big man, like how Blake Griffin played when he played for the Pistons. They need somebody like that. And that'd be smooth.
Center positions is just, it's all like,
The Warriors need one.
it's weird now.
Fuck the center.
Yeah, the Warriors do one.
They saying Jimmy Butler might end up going over there.
To the Warriors?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. There, I've seen talk about it.
I just don't.
He said
Warriors.
I just don't
Mavericks,
see how it would be facilitated.
some other team. I don't. Rockets.
I don't know, man. They
And it
said-
doesn't fix their problems still.
Whose problem? The Warriors' problems? The Warriors don't have a problem.
Yeah, they do. Their problem is they have no big man.
Well, the Warriors don't have a problem because the Warriors, like, it's over. It's over. Like,
They've said that before, and then they won another one. So I'm not gonna count them out when Steph Curry
They
is
have
still
a center,
playing
bro.
out his
the
mind.
honeymoon is over, bro. Like, do I think they can win one more? Maybe. And I think that's why getting Jimmy over there would maybe help him a little
I
bit.
just don't think Jimmy does it. I think they need like a big man. They need
I
like,
feel where you
they need
coming
like
from.
Miles Turner.
And
or
I don't think
something.
that anybody's giving up a big man that's worth giving up, to be real with you. In this day and age in the league.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Now.
Well, it's like
But if
who's
you can get a
right
Jimmy
now-
who's
Butler-
about to blow it up?
But
That's
right
the
now,
thing. It's
the
like
Bulls are
True.
So if they could get,
But who?
no, Vucevic doesn't fit. He can't. No, you have to be able to run.
Right.
Yeah,
and
that's
that-
true.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Jimmy,
yeah,
going back to
not
Jimmy
him.
Butler.
Well, yeah, but he's not the big man.
I get it, but
what
if-
big man get out there?
that's the
don't run
thing.
it crazy like that though nowadays.
Well, like Miles Turner can kind of run it because he plays with the Pacers. So
Yeah,
they're super
but
high
Miles
pace.
Turner is
Yeah,
one
Miles
of the
Turner
best
is
big
small.
men
Chet.
in the league, though. Yeah,
Wemby,
but you
like,
talking
like,
about-
they're
you talking
not
about
gonna
dudes
get
that
that.
nobody's getting.
Nobody's gonna be able to trade.
Nobody's giving up those.
I'm sure there's
you
a
can't
whole
even
bunch
trade
of.
for them, bro. Them dudes are not even on the trade block. Those guys are untradeable.
Yeah, like
Nobody's
Sigurd,
trading.
none of them.
I mean, Giannis might come up on the trade block.
Yeah, because Giannis is 34.
Is he really that old?
Like, or something like that. Miles Turner's like 27,
There's no way
26.
Giannis older than me.
Giannis? I believe so.
God, I just remember him being so young, and I feel like for me to feel that way, I couldn't have been,
I'm saying,
I couldn't have been
I'm
his
saying we
age.
got Google. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but it's just like,
I'm feeling like he's probably about 31.
Yeah, he's probably 30.
but he got a lot of wear and tear on his body too.
No, he's 30. Same age as me.
But he got a lot of wear and tear on his body too.
I just meant like I feel like the Bucks could end up blowing it up.
Yeah.
The Bulls could end up blowing it up.
But do you think that Jimmy Butler is really the bigger headache than Giannis Antetokounmpo would be?
No, he's just Giannis gets rebounds. I mean, they need someone to get rebounds.
I'm talking about the headache though. I'm talking about the person Giannis Antetokounmpo is.
I think he's probably way easier to play with.
I don't think so.
I think Jimmy Butler's very hard to play with because he's had issues with every team he's been on.
I feel like most of those issues.
I feel like Jimmy would be harder to play with because who was there? Jeff Teague was even talking about his stuff like he wouldn't show up to practice and shit like that. Like he wouldn't show up like all the time. And he would, or if he would show up, he'd show up.
Like I've never heard Giannis is hard to play with. I think Giannis might be hard to play with, but I've never heard anyone say that.
When Dame came over there, Giannis was like, "This is his team." You know what I'm saying? So like, if he goes and plays with them, he'd be like, "All right, this is your team. I can do what I do."
When Dame came over there and Giannis said, "This is your team," whose team is it right now?
It's Giannis's.
Exactly. So that shit was not the truth, bro.
No, it's whoever's there first. It's not about who's better.
It's
It's just like when KD came to the Warriors and they're like, it's your team. And it's like, But it's not. It's Steph Curry's
No,
team.
it's
Everyone
not.
knows
It
it.
ain't even that.
And everyone's like, no, KD's better.
Because
But this is Steph's
LeBron
team.
went to Miami, it was LeBron's team, and you could see that it was LeBron's team. And especially after that first year that they lost, and it was just like, all right, bro, we can't play D Wade.
I disagree. I still think it was D Wade's
It's D Wade City.
Because
It was D Wade City
because he's the Heat guy.
But
I
it
think that's what I'm
wasn't
saying. Like
D-Wade team.
he's the Heat guy. But like, yeah, LeBron's controlling everything.
Right. And
But
that's the same thing with Giannis. Giannis is controlling everything.
Well, I think KD was probably controlling
if
stuff
Giannis
too.
wants dog going, he up out of there.
Because they both were just being great teammates. Like D Wade and Curry were both just being great teammates.
Yeah, but Curry is his team. Like, nobody saw KD go over there and said, that's KD's team. They knew it was Steph Curry's team because it was like, bro, it's Steph Curry. One of the greatest shooters, probably the greatest shooter ever to play basketball.
I mean, but I think the same thing about the Heat then. But like,
nah, it wasn't the same.
how is it any different? Because he's like,
Because LeBron James wasn't deferring.
Neither was KD.
But LeBron James got there and everything he was doing, he set up. It's like, I need these pieces. I need these people. I got to have this going on. I need this type of coaching.
Well, I don't feel like KD had to do that because he just came into the most winning team. There was no moving needed.
KD can't do that though. KD not even that type of dude to begin with. So that's the whole issue with Kevin Durant to start. Steph Curry is a dude like that. He just does it more pleasantly, where it's just like, shit, they probably come to him and just be like, bro, what do you think? It's like,
I mean, I think Steph Curry is the greatest teammate of all time.
Maybe. All I'm saying is
it's hard to
that
argue that because any team you put him on, he would be the
Giannis ain't
perfect
that
player for your team.
He's a dude who's been the number one. Jimmy Butler, if he was able to be the number one for the team the way he should have been, a lot of the stuff that people leak about him wouldn't even leak out. People just kind of push Jimmy Butler out of the situation, but Jimmy Butler is one of the best basketball players probably in the NBA, bro, still.
He's top.
I mean, he went to two finals.
I don't know that he is this year. I think Tyler Hero's the best player this year on their team. As far as like what he's currently doing.
He's younger. He get into his bag.
I don't actually think he's the best player.
No,
I think right now he's having the best season.
It's like AD is technically the best player on the Lakers right now. But it's like, I wouldn't consider LeBron James worse than Anthony
I don't know.
Davis.
I think AD when he like comes and shows out is more dominant than LeBron is at this point. But like AD doesn't do it every game, and LeBron does like when it's playoffs and shit.
Yeah, but
Like that's AD's problem. AD will come out and put up like 50 and 20, and then the next game he'll get 16 and 8, and you're like, what's going on?
The consistency of dominance though is the big like. That's what makes LeBron. It's just like, I can consistently
could
do
take
this.
over still. Even at 40 years old, like he'll try to take over the game.
And that's something that a lot of players can't do in general.
Did y'all see him lose to the Hawks the other night?
Yeah, and if
dude, that game was crazy. That game was crazy.
Trae Young hit that gamer.
That's what you're starting to see though. Is you starting to see the veneer come off LeBron a little bit more because it's just like
he's old.
He's getting old. Yeah, no, it's not even that he's getting old. He's old.
Because I think defensively, it's just what's fell off more and more every year. Every year, it just gets a little worse because he's got to use his energy on the offensive end.
Shit, he got to use his energy
because he's getting paid so
to go home. To go home, like that motherfucker still got to go home, and then it's like we do get it. It's like we do hold LeBron up here, pause to a certain regard, but it's like that nigga body gotta be fucked up, bro. He got to be going home as a 40-year-old. Like, when I was 23 and I got back into hooping, I would go home, my feet would feel like, fuck.
Oh, his feet are destroyed.
Yeah, bro, it's like, I know that nigga got to go home.
His feet look mangled.
Yeah, bro, and just be like.
Just in regular state. Like, they're always mangled.
Looking like Deion Sanders with the missing toes. That nigga Deion got 2 missing toes in his foot, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Worst case of turf toe.
Diabetic foot, but you ain't even got diabetes.
Man, you got that turf toe. That turf toe, bro, and then people just let it linger. Nigga, now you got gangrene.
So is Jokic the best person in the league right now, in your opinion?
I'm saying it's hard to debate, to be honest with you.
The numbers are so insane.
It's hard
to
debate.
Say it is.
It's like talent-wise, I would say
he's the best player.
I would say, obviously, he's not the most talented player. But when it comes down to just pure skill, I guess when I want to say athleticism, he's not
Yeah.
the most athletic player.
He doesn't need
But when
it,
it comes
though.
down to just pure skill,
Because he is 7 foot tall. You know
yeah,
what I'm
when
saying?
it comes
So
down to pure
that's
skill, though, but still, Shaq was the most athletic person out there, and he was 7 foot when he was younger. A young
well, yeah,
Shaq.
but like Shaq is like literally the exact opposite of Jokic.
Yeah, true that.
He's like the didn't take
True that.
anything serious, just got to fucking dominate off of being just like the most physical specimen
But I
to
think
enter
that's
the
the
game
issue
maybe
of
ever.
where we hold Jokic to that regard. Like when you seen Shaq, or when you like the way that centers like Shaq have played the game, and then you look at a guy like Jokic, you like, that's not that.
He broke the mold.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean,
He's his own thing.
no, yeah, but it's the same thing that
I mean,
LeBron James did with a lot of the point
the
forward.
thing is though, like
LeBron James kind of did, but really he was just Magic Johnson.
centers are gonna be able to play,
But he didn't play point guard. But like, I think he probably should have played point guard.
Yeah, but that's what I
If
mean.
you can you imagine like the type of
The point
dominance that could have been
forward-
if LeBron played point
Bro,
guard
I
his
put
whole
him as
career?
my point guard in 2K
Yeah.
every time we do a fantasy.
But the point,
draft.
like the
I
point
feel like-
forward position really became a thing. Like LeBron really did usher in that
Yeah.
wave. Just the same way that Steph Curry ushered in. It's not like people wasn't shooting the three like that, Ray Allen and shit like that.
No,
before
Steph Curry just showed that you could do
Yeah,
stupid shit
he just came
and
in-
shoot and hit it if you
like
practice
you said,
enough.
broke the mold. You know,
Mhm.
LeBron
Totally
broke the mold.
changed it.
Steph broke the mold. Jokic breaking the mold. You know what I mean? And it is
centers,
just
like, because I mean, look, like now you got Sabonis, who's playing
Mhm.
very similar to Jokic.
I would say I feel like Luka's kind of breaking the mold.
bogey. No, I feel like Luka's just LeBron James. I think that he's just a more
He's
refined.
LeBron James,
He's like a
but he's
refined
at the
version.
point. He's what I'm saying LeBron should have
Yeah,
been.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah, he's like doing what I said LeBron should have
He's
done.
just a refined version of LeBron.
But he's kind of
Basically.
also the opposite because he's not like athletic, and LeBron's like super athletic.
He's not as he
He's
really.
not like a monster.
I guess the best comparison is James Harden. He's like a
He's
better
like
James
a
Harden.
combination of the two.
He's like a better James Harden, whereas like he can.
Because I feel like as a passer, he's closer to LeBron than James Harden.
James was a great passer too.
He was just way later in the clock. Like it was like he's like just like Russell Westbrook. They're like really good at bailout
Patient.
fucking passes. Well, it's
Oh,
like
you
it's like
talking
they can always get the pass when they need it to at the
Like,
end
whether no
after they've already burned a lot of clock.
No, I get what you're saying. You're saying that it's not a
Less plays, like a
Yeah,
lot
it's
more
not
dribbling,
set up.
like
Like LeBron James,
like Luka
Magic
doesn't
Johnson.
take the whole clock up normally. Like he'll like go like 12 seconds. Like he's got to play like that he's about to do. And it might be like a
he's actually
7-step
gonna
process.
run
Mm-hmm.
something. Yeah.
Like back down,
With and that's
double
where the
pump,
point guard-
turn.
That's where the point guard mentality comes in.
yeah.
He get the craziest passes. Dude, Ja's had some crazy passes this year. Did you see John Morant throw the sitting down alley-oop?
Hell no.
No, I saw that.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
He's on the
I
ground.
don't think I've seen.
Threw that bitch up. I'm like, damn, we need to try that in 2K now.
I don't think I've seen a game this year. To be honest with you. To be honest with y'all, I don't think I've seen one game this
Oh,
year.
I've definitely
I'll be
watched a
having the
bunch of
TV on
games.
at work. Because we got a TV right in my shoot apartment. So
I ain't even
turning
been
the
watching
games on.
the football games. I've been watching the Lions play.
Well, I don't really watch football.
Yeah, I've been
I
watching.
watch the
Lions.
playoffs normally, like as it gets into it.
That's
just
how
the
I
very
do
ending.
basketball.
Basketball, I watch kind of the whole year, on and off, popping in on the teams I like, and then I watch a lot of the playoffs.
I like Cam and Mace and like Jeff Teague podcast and them.
FC podcast.
So I listen to a lot. I catch up on a lot of the shit that I listen to just from them.
I listen to
Them
like
talking
around the
about it.
NBA or whatever, so like I get the breakdown of all the games every day.
I hate the traditional sports.
It's not super traditional. It's a podcast, but it's 30
okay.
minutes. It's pretty laid back.
I just
But you do get all the stats and stuff, but it's not like it doesn't sound like so cookie cutter.
I got into really just watching them niggas because I was like, damn, bro, it's finally not a bunch of suits talking about the
Yeah,
game.
it's actually like
It's more like TNTs, you know what I'm saying, with
Yeah,
Shaq and Ernie, you know
definitely.
that. That's more of what the podcast vibe is. Where
Yeah.
like they are gonna give you a bunch of knowledge and then tell you what happened.
Yeah,
But
But he's like,
it's
you can
not
feel
like
of having
we
some
in the day.
talking about it.
that and just also like the one thing that I think like Jeff Teague bring to the space that's real good is him, and of course they regular people, but it's him just being like, bro, I played in the NBA, but I'm not like that didn't really define me as a human being. Like, for real, I'm a totally different person than I was in the NBA outside the NBA.
Right.
I'm able to talk and speak and be myself.
Nice to see, like, about it. His getting so popular is because we don't see that often.
You
know? Being able to, because like you got Gilbert Arenas and Gilbert Arenas annoy the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
So, like I don't want to watch Gilbert Arenas talk. Sometimes I like because it's fun.
He's why they're big though.
But like, but
his outrage things make for amazing clips.
Yeah. That's why I just feel like he just irritates.
It's required. The podcast world is dominated by reels.
It gives a space.
That's how you bring people in. So
but it's a space where people do like Gil, but if you don't, then there is other options like Jeff T that you can go to where it is a lot more.
There's so many options.
Relaxed. Yeah. Or the Knuckleheads podcast where they do, a totally different thing where they just talk to dudes like, what was your welcome to the NBA moment and shit like that. So there's all these varieties of different things out there where I just feel like traditional sports markets are losing so much because they're not able to use these individuals to help build their audience more. It's like you keep putting Richard Sherman in front of me. I don't care about Richard Sherman, bro. Honestly, I don't. Why the fuck? Y'all know y'all got this TNT issue coming up where they're on their last season. I'm good. So they're on their last season. So has anybody even talked with Jeff Teague and them to see like, hey, would this be something y'all would be interested in doing? Something y'all would feel interested in? Probably not, because they probably don't even want to give a dude like that the chance. They probably thinking like that's our competition instead of realizing like this is how we integrate into this new space and we start to bring in these people who doing this shit on YouTube if they want to into our space and start cutting them deals and cutting them checks and cutting them licensing and IPs and shit like that. But I imagine that them niggas are so bullheaded that they in there not even thinking about giving these dudes the opportunity. They looking for whoever coming out the league next who I don't fucking want to see talk to anybody about anything, get on something and do some bullshit. Because, like, the fact Keyshawn Johnson, Michael Irvin, Richard Sherman, all were on the same show. Who the fuck wants to see those three niggas talk about anything, bro? Like, honestly, I like watching Michael Irvin come to Cam podcast more than I like watching Michael Irvin on fucking TV, bro. It's like, I don't want to see you.
Because they kind of like conform you to be a certain way.
You a shadow of yourself, basically. It's like, you're not even Peter Pan. You just a shadow. Walking around, doing your own thing. It's like, no, bro, I want to see you talk your shit. It's like Michael Irvin, that's what made Michael Irvin so great was the fact that he was a boisterous, loud, I'm going to talk my shit type of dude. Then you put him in a place like ESPN and you shave off all of that shit on his... It's like, bro, I don't want to see him like that. That's kind of stupid. That kind of defeats the purpose of having Michael Irvin there. And that's where I feel like the whole entertainment, football, basketball, all of that shit has just been going downhill because you can just get so much more information and better information than a nigga on... Like, these niggas will call the nigga on the podcast. Like, bro, what was up with that game yesterday? And they'd be like, shit, bro, you know how it is. I just fucked up. And he's just like, damn, there we go. There we go.
This shit you really want to hear.
Yeah.
Not being like...
Your mic went out.
We got a dead mic, y'all.
Damn.
All right, real quick intermission. Let me fix it.
Shout out to them gnarlies. Yacktown gnarlies.
I like that hat.
The Yacktown gnarly hat?
No, the one you're wearing.
Oh, this one? Yeah, this an old one.
It's funny. That is what made me look at your hat.
This is an old one. You know, back in the day, back when I was born in the 80s, you know. So when I got this. It's an original.
Did you go?
It's an original. Yeah, I was there. I was there. Dennis Rodman. You know? Dennis Rodman.
Those were the good old days. Bad boys.
Ain't y'all ever wonder why I always wear them Dennis Rodman shirts? It was me.
That was you?
I was him.
He was just back in time.
I was him. He was me. No reincarnation.
Did you hear about the Jay-Z allegations?
Not really. Not really. What was it?
Some girl said that like 24 years ago.
Yeah, like she was 13 or something.
Yeah, that he molested her.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Jay-Z don't got a good track record with young ladies. No, I love your music, man. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm
They're
just being
tying it to the
honest.
Diddy stuff.
Yeah, I ain't never gonna be famous when I'll be talking. I'll be honest. I probably don't need to be, cause niggas gonna see this shit and be like, "What the fuck you say about me, bro?" I'm just be for real.
I'm just saying how I feel. Bro.
For real though.
Just the facts.
Back in the day, niggas used to be fucking young women, bro. Not even back in the day. I'm saying
Shit, they've been doing that.
yesterday
shit forever,
somebody
bro.
was fucking some young lady, so
That
that
shit's
shit
fucked
don't
up.
change. But back in them days, man, you know, everybody done heard about the dope dealer who liked to pull up to the high school and hang out with the girls there and shit like that. Who was Jay-Z? The dope dealer. Probably like to pull up to a high school or two, chill with the girls. Like, I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying I don't put it past the nigga.
Wow.
Especially a nigga
Jay-Z's definitely
it fit
denying
the part,
it.
but-
Especially a nigga I
he
don't
put out
know.
like a
Well,
whole
of course
tweet.
he'll deny it.
He put out
I
like
didn't even
a
know he
tweet
had a
about it.
Twitter. Like, see, that's when you know that it's the truth. Like,
Meek Mill
niggas
be
are-
on there
be
heavy.
epic,
Meek
bro.
Mill be on there heavy.
First off, Meek Mill
He be
need to
denying
shut the
everything.
fuck up.
He be looking so guilty.
Meek Mill
He be
need
on
to
there
shut the
screaming.
fuck up, bro. That nigga Meek
He be
Mill.
like, I
It's
never
just
sold
look-
my soul, blah, 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 blah. Like this. Like,
The whole time he just
posting
sitting there
crazy.
When that
like he
nigga
did
said,
it.
I get the most
Every
pussy out
time
of
he-
anybody, you could never say. I'm like, that's literally what a gay nigga would say, bro. That is literally what a 14-year-old nigga who don't know he gay
I like
yet
Meek
would
Mill.
say.
I like his music.
Meek Mill, he be saying some of the dumbest shit though, bro.
I know he be yelling and it just sounds super hype.
And same thing with Jay-Z. Is like I love his music, but it's
is
like
smooth, for sure.
the nigga was like 30 years old and Beyonce was like 18. So it's like,
Pushing it. Yeah.
I'm just saying, the nigga don't got a great reputation.
Yeah, but this is 13. This is way, way more.
You heard of Karl Malone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We
that
all
whole
know about
situation
Karl
is-
Malone.
Yeah. What about Carl?
What's up, little
It's,
dude?
I just saw a meme on, or not really.
It's a
meme, but
reason
like
he
a post
stayed out
about
in
that.
Utah for so long, nigga. Like,
He liked it.
yeah, man, you hang out with the Mormons long enough, it start rubbing off on you. Like, shit. Nigga, Carl done set a bad example for niggas. So, I don't know, bro.
That's probably why they didn't win no chips, right there.
He got away with it.
He didn't deserve one. God was like, I'll give you everything but that. Pause. So, hey, man, shout out Karl Malone. Or don't shout out Karl Malone. Yeah, shout out the white dude, John Stockton. Shout out him.
John Stockton was
so.
a beat.
Yeah.
His assist record might not get beat.
They
At least
said
for a
he used
very,
to
very
just-
long time.
He used to just pull up in the minivan and just beat
Oh, they said that when Dog was in
Pulling
Barcelona.
up to a minivan to the park, whooping everybody.
Bro, they said Dog
And you
was
the
in
smallest dude on
Barcelona
board.
walking around during the Olympics, walking around with his family having a good old time. Everybody looking at him like, we can't do that. Yeah, bitch. Sucks when money and fame and success don't help you no more, don't it? This nigga get to walk around with his family at the Olympics. Meanwhile, y'all over there just like, shit, I'm gonna spend 20,000 on. Yeah, it gets lonely, don't it? Gets lonely. Sorry, this is my existential crisis going on camera right now.
Shouts out John Stockton.
Shouts out John Stockton for sure.
Definitely. But shit, what about the whole Jamie Foxx joking about that Diddy was the one who put him in the hospital and shit?
I'm sure he did.
I heard he was coming out with like a Netflix.
Yeah, like
Special or something.
There's something about it, but he did a video talking, just joking about it, and people, fans and everybody start trying to piece things together to make it look like it's a bigger thing. But he said he always leave Diddy parties by 9 p.m. Say he would always leave the Diddy party by 9 p.m.
Diddy fucked up, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, he's got.
Diddy fucked up. Well, I'm not gonna say he fucked up. I'm saying Diddy is a fucked up person, but Diddy fucked up.
Diddy did it.
Oh,
God, what you mean he did it? Of course he did it.
Diddy did it.
Of course he did it. The fuck? Any nigga who got that much baby oil did something. That nigga did something, bro.
The drugs and the baby oil, yeah, but
Man, the drugs and all that, yeah, but the baby oil was
that much baby oil.
that should be a
you
felony
know.
alone. Too much baby oil.
Like you can't have more than Costco.
Yeah,
That's
you
crazy.
you gotta pay fines for that shit, bro. You gonna be on probation for
mixed
2
with drugs.
years for excessive baby oil.
Just Thug got out.
He should have. They shouldn't have
He,
had
like,
that nigga in
almost
there anyway.
beat the case. I mean, he's like on probation or whatever.
there's hasn't
10 years
like
probation?
A 10 year or 15.
Nigga got 10 year.
I think it's 20.
Yeah, but
Something like
20
that.
year probation.
Did y'all see that it specifically says that he wants to work with Gunna in the papers, the paperwork though? So it's like everybody was calling Gunna a snitch, and it's like he's literally like, bro, no, I need to get out and make money with this nigga Gunna. That's the one person I need to link up with first.
Like what Young Thug Dad was talking about, he wasn't. He's like, y'all talking around, beating up the wrong bush. Y'all don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
Like, and then you get out like
That case was crazy.
NBA YoungBoy. Didn't he like stop talking to Gunna and shit?
It was people who
or
was
not
saying
NBA
a bunch
YoungBoy.
of
It was
shit.
Lil Baby. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Lil Baby.
It was people who done did some shit, and it's like my thing is
But Dirk looks like he cooked, huh?
Dirk probably getting cooked. Yeah. My thing is with Gunna though, that nigga makes some great ass music, bro. So I know some people may not be their cup of tea, but that nigga Gunna just be coming out with hits, bro. That nigga just dropped another banger.
What about Thug? How you feel about Thug?
I ain't as big of a Thug fan as I am a Gunna fan, but that's because I don't like when Thug be doing all of the weird shit.
I don't know. I kind of get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
It's just entertaining. It's funny watching him record it though. That's the funny shit. But like listening to it, that shit, I'd be like,
Him and
some of his
Future.
stuff straight, but
Him
I'm
and
not a
Future
fan.
got a weird ass recording process. Is he gonna do it?
nope.
Him and Future got a weird ass recording process, bro. They just be them niggas just be like constantly overstacking they shit, and it just keep repeating theyself for like 10 minutes to get some shit down.
To
It
get
just
shit to
be
sound right. That shit,
yeah,
that
bro.
shouldn't even make sense. How do you do that?
That makes
That don't
sense.
even.
They don't even, but like a lot of they shit, they don't
They're
even
writing
say
in the booth.
They don't say no
Oh, yeah,
words,
that's true. Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
They just be like, and then finally the words would just start coming out, and they just be like, okay, now I understand why I can't understand half the shit y'all saying, cause y'all don't know what the fuck y'all said. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all said, bro.
It's making syllables fit.
Should be kind of sweet
wild.
though. But no,
It's a
Gunna,
cool tool. It's definitely a cool tool to use.
they tried to cancel Gunna, man, and they couldn't. They couldn't. Bro make too much sweet shit. That Fuck You Mean dropped as soon as he came back home, and that shit went viral. And I don't think he put out a whack song yet, to be honest with you, in this little year or two that he been back. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happened with Thug and them. But he probably going back to prison. He probably gonna violate that probation somehow. That's just.
He just seemed like he'll fuck it up.
Yeah, bro. Cause my
He seemed
thing,
like he'll fuck it
my
up.
thing is like if they had all of that against you for real, then you probably was doing some shit, and you probably ain't about to just stop because you already was famous and had money, so you could have been stopped. You ain't want to stop. You get a thrill out of being a degenerate.
He's gonna put yourself right back in the same situation. He might stop for a second, but he might fall right back into it till he actually in it. But you never know though.
20
Never know.
years. It might be 15.
That's still
I
a
thought it
long
was
time
10.
to be on probation. That's insane. I was on probation for like a year, and I had to drop and blow twice a week random, and that shit was annoying.
I
Like
don't-
that,
I don't
20
think-
years of that?
I don't think he got
You probably don't got dropping like
Yeah.
that, because obviously they always do us motherfuckers different.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that it said that he don't gotta submit to drug testing.
That should be crazy. That should be wild. That would.
They just want to keep a watch on him. That's really the big thing. They just want to keep an eye on
That's
him.
just crazy. Could you imagine?
Beat it, though. That's crazy.
Like you fighting a RICO case, and hey, you don't got to drive. You don't got to worry about nothing. That would be so. That's
The
wild.
thing was, like, once Gunna
That's
was
wild.
able to get himself out, I kind of realized, like, it's no way that Thug ain't coming home. Because, like, if he was able to leave and he didn't actually snitch, and then say nothing.
It just means that there's a lot of flaws or some shit that they
Yeah, it
can't
just means
put
that they
shit
just, like-
together fully because
Yeah.
nobody's fully giving in, basically.
And the thing was, like, all he had to say was, like, basically YSL is a gang, and that's what got him. And at that point, it's like, nigga, we are fighting a RICO case. What the fuck? They know we a gang. Like, they know what the fuck we doing. Like, this doesn't make no goddamn sense. So, I don't know. I just feel like, hey,
But Dirk.
Dirk going to jail. He going to prison probably for the rest of his life. He going to prison probably for the rest of his life, bro.
Now, what they catch him with this one?
Murder for hire, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the
Yeah.
murder for
Someone
hire.
told.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they said that
That's
nigga.
my read on it. Is somebody told.
They
So,
said
like,
that
that's
a
why they
nigga
grabbed you.
got out of jail and basically had been an informant the whole time, and he been around Dirk ever for like 2 years since he been out of prison, and he been an informant the whole time. So
That's crazy.
it's like, gee, he said in one of his songs, it said, it don't matter about getting a lawyer if your homies told. Like, nigga, you got told on. You going to prison probably forever. Your rap career is done. Tory Lanez will be home before you home. And he actually shot somebody. You ain't even
Did he?
shoot nobody.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that
Allegedly.
nigga shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot.
I'm not 100% convinced.
I don't need to be convinced. He was convicted in a court amongst his peers. That nigga's guilty. like what the fuck? That nigga is guilty as hell. Guilty AF, as they say, as the young kids say.
I don't know. I feel like the story happened.
But
from
yeah,
a
no, there's
different-
definitely flaws in the fact that they said they wouldn't even gun residue on him, but there was gun
I think
residue
he
on
doesn't know.
her.
It probably
I think he was
is.
fucked up.
It could be something, but I'm pretty sure that he has something to do with the fact that the girl got shot, bro.
It could be.
I'm pretty sure he's mostly responsible for it. That's the thing. Pretty sure he's mostly responsible for it. So
Oh shit, she dating a different Tory now. She dating Tory Craig and the NBA. She over here just hopping to different Tories, taking the Tory lane,
Hey man, look,
taking the Tory lane.
look. I knew after she went from Moneybag Yo to the Baby to Tory Lanez, I was
She had
like,
G-Eazy for a second.
You just doing whatever you want to, huh? you fuck the music career. Fuck the music career. You just gonna date people. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, especially because Meg Thee Stallion not that good to me. So it's just like, all right, don't get better at making music. Let it go all the way.
Yeah,
Go all the way. Like, that's one thing Nicki Minaj did not do, is get hot and stop making music. She got hot and started making more music and started turning up on folks. So I don't get it, bro. I don't
No,
get
it's
these
just
young
that
ladies.
wave now, bro. They can't. These artists can't last
But
no
they-
long time.
It's like you already not that good. Ice Spice, you already not that good at making music. Why not keep riding this wave and keep
Until it's dead.
Because it's
yeah.
going to die. Because
Yeah.
it's going to be a young lady who comes along who's better than you.
You need to take it as far as you can before you ain't gonna make nothing from it.
Bro, the thing is, it just takes one more Doja Cat or one more, whoever to come into the game who decides that they don't want to be weird. They want to be a pop icon. Like, Doja Cat don't want to be a pop icon. She's made that very clear. And she's still just amazing. There's women who want to be pop icons, who are going to step into that role, who are going to be that talented. And it's like, you're not going to be able to go against them. Like, Nicki Minaj was that type of woman. That's why she had the success she had for years and years and years. We ain't had that for a while. It's going to be another couple women, honestly, who start to step up into that role coming up. And they're going to be talented, very talented. Probably.
You don't think it's Ice Spice with the farts?
Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad it shows you how starving for just relatability women have had. And that's on the music industry to have fucked it up. They haven't had a lot of relatable artists who can just be themselves. We have. For a long time, men have had a bunch of people who've came through that doorway who've just been relatable. It's like especially in hip-hop, you talk about like Queen Latifah and people like that, they had to be the best when they was going up against people because you had to go up against the men and actually play that game. That's why I give Nicki so much credit because she was like the last entry into that wave of you got to beat the men. Yeah, you got to. And I was like, bro, them women not even competing with the men.
Putting you in
they in a different place, bro. And they actually done took the game into another level. So now it's going to be some women who come up from that era of shit who gonna be actually super dope at rapping, super dope at singing, combining that shit to mesh it together, and then they gonna be a whole different type of beast that we've never even seen in the music game. And that's kind of where I'm looking at these young ladies who have it right now. It's just like, y'all gonna lose it. Y'all gonna lose everything, and y'all just gonna be a passing fancy in this time period, and nobody gonna talk about y'all.
That's like what everyone is right now, though.
Kinda.
You know, like there's not like a lot of new artists.
The streaming, everything shit dies out, bro. It's like that's just how it is.
You know, like there's artists, we have them, but they're like from before that time.
No, I don't think that's.
All them.
I don't think that that's the truth because the younger artists they do have like Playboy Cardi. Like Playboy Cardi goes up for young niggas. They love that nigga Playboy Cardi, bro. He sells hella
Not that new though.
Hella record. Not that new, yeah, definitely. But
That's what I was
in the newer
like,
generation,
I was talking about since like streaming took over.
But he is more of a streaming artist because he only came out in like 2016 with Uzi. So that's when SoundCloud and streaming
That's right
really,
when it was starting to switch.
Yeah. Well, I would say even like, all right, so like a newer artist. I'm saying because technically you couldn't put YoungBoy there either, even though he's younger than Cardi. But because he came out even before them. Because YoungBoy came out when I was still in high school almost, bro. I remember I Ain't Going Outside Today being on the radio. It was either right in high school or right after, right when I was leaving out of high school. Like
when I was locked up, I remember that.
There's not a lot of young artists who are super famous right now. Like 16 or 17-year-olds that you can put into that category.
No, I was meaning more like people that stick around.
Yeah. Dude, but that's why I'm saying like those dudes,
hits,
but like
it's like very few hits and then
very
it's gone.
like
you want to say like Little Tekka, like Trippie Redd, you got artists,
Leroy and shit.
Yeah, you got artists who do. It's just that they not, super like the biggest artists in the game anymore. Or they may have had a year or two run, but they still stream well. They still like Lil Uzi went 4 years where he didn't put out no music. And he was still being streamed like Juice WRLD. He been dead for 5 years.
Well, yeah,
and
his songs
are streaming more.
Coming like with more stuff.
Well, I think that's the other issue is a lot of them probably have died too.
I just feel like things just trend so hard.
Yeah, but like Juice WRLD, like Pop Smoke, XXX Tentacion.
There doesn't seem to be like a lot of reflection now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's why I feel like songs ain't ever gonna be like as monumental like they was for us growing up. Like you could play an old song from 2000, we'd be like, man, this shit was that shit. People ain't gonna play this shit. Well, 20 years from now and be like, oh, this is that shit.
No, what's gonna happen is that they're gonna hear the sound bite of whatever, and they're gonna start doing the TikTok dance to it. So it's gonna be a different generation of people who do shit a little differently than what we did. So yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you, but it's not that it doesn't hold merit. It's just gonna hold a different merit to them than it do to us. Just like the time before that, it was different. It was like we would go in and put on a record and let it spin, and nothing was like us sitting around. Like nobody want to do that shit. Nobody want to sit around and listen to no fucking records, bro. But that was a time, or listen to the radio. But that was a time period where people did that shit, and that was like the most entertaining thing that they did. So that's kind of like us talking, saying like, bro, we used to have an MP3 player full of 1,000 of our favorite songs that meant something. Yeah, and it's like, so y'all old ass niggas don't shut the fuck up about that shit. And that's how that, like, bro, I swear to God, and the only reason why I say it is because I know how I used to think about things. And I know that these young niggas that they talking about, that's exactly how they thinking about shit too. Just like, bro, I'm sorry I wasn't born in the 90s, nigga.
No, I feel them.
Like,
I'm like trying to get this AI, assistant.
No, yeah, bro. Bro, you ever seen somebody not be able to use an HDMI cable? It's sad. We're going to that era. We gonna beat them niggas next. We the next. We the next ones.
I'm gonna stay engaged.
You ever seen Life? He said, "We on deck. We on deck." I'm telling you,
I'm
man.
staying engaged.
That's the only way you can stay above it, stay in front of the curve is if you stay engaged. But that's what I mean. It's like when you start saying stuff like the streaming, it leads to where things aren't as. No, it is monumental still. Some of this stuff is very monumental. Like
No, I'm
I
Fiend,
meant as in like impact
So,
of song.
the way it
yeah,
is,
but
like,
there still is impact.
it's not as viral. Like before,
Like-
like because like it was getting pushed by like these big conglomerates.
Yeah, I feel you.
They-
Like everyone
not-
shared the same experience almost.
They not classics. That's what I like. Like
People would be like, dude,
they-
this guy's going viral, and I've never seen
Some of it ain't classic, but some of it is. And maybe it's not the young kids who are making the classic music, but there still is other older artists who are in this generation right now who
Oh,
are
I know.
making,
That's what I'm saying. You
who
had
are
to
making
already
classic.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Snoop Dogg about to drop a CD, and it's sounding like it's gonna be one of Snoop Dogg's best projects that he's had almost ever, bro.
that'd be crazy.
Bro, I'm listening to
Doggy Style. One of
I'm
my
listening to
favorite
him
albums,
play some
so.
of it on the Kai Sinai stream. I'm listening to him play some of it on Cameron and them shit. And I'm just listening. I'm like, Jesus. Okay, niggas is really back into their bags. And then I know the Bruno Mars shit was a couple of years ago now, but Bruno put out some smashes, bro. And there's people in other genres who are putting out some dope ass music. So it's also just like, bro,
In
getting too caught up.
reality, you should only get better
You
as you
should.
get older.
You should.
Like in reality,
Technically,
you should
yeah.
always just be getting better.
But a lot of artists don't stay with the times. So again, Snoop Dogg is one of them dudes who actually has ingratiated himself with young
Snoop Dogg's
people.
done all the side missions,
Yeah.
dude. He's won the game 100%.
Like,
But that's why it makes sense.